let's get into this Yeetie. Jim Jones versus Nas. This is something I did not think would ever be like a conversation. But Jim Jones has said that he is bigger than Nas. He became bigger than Nas. He gave him his flowers, but he also says that basically when it comes to later music, you know, he's wrapping circles around Nas. And here's what he had to say about that.
But they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself. No diplomats, no nobody else. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the Billboard entries, pull up Nas Billboard entries, then pull up my Billboard entries.
All right. He also went on the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco and doubled down on his claims. Here's what he said.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when we talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
Well, you said that
but
bullshit.
I will run circles around Nas rapping right now.
All right, so first he was on the Joe and Jada podcast, and then he went on Nightcap. Now, I want to also reference what was said on social media. They put up a chart. Did you see this chart, Lima?
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
So they compared, basically it was like a heavyweight chart, just like what they do in wrestling. They put up the stats. Nas's age, 51, Jim Jones, 48. Monthly Spotify listeners, Nas is at 9.2 million, Jim Jones is at 860,000. Net worth, Nas is 80 million. Great investments he's made. Jim Jones, 10 million, still nothing to laugh at. That's a nice number. Singles released, Nas has over 79, while Jim Jones has 47. Billboard Hot Entries, Nas has over 15. Jim Jones has 2. Platinum albums, Nas has 8. Jim Jones, it says here, has 0. So he had to kind of admit that he may have made a little boo-boo.
Yeah. I mean, but it's good to feel good about yourself, and it's good to have this confidence. And I mean, you're always supposed to feel like you're it.
Yeah.
And nobody's better than you.
Another thing that happened is Nas posted a picture of himself with LeBron, Rich Paul, Maverick, he put New York Knights. And so people are like, you know, Nas surrounds himself with all these business people as kind of a low-key response to this conversation. And Jim Jones posted, if you 40 and up arguing with me about Nas, y'all already lost. Y'all fell for the bait. My streams go up every time I got viral. I'm teaching you older artists a lesson in marketing. Y'all so stuck in yesterday. Y'all mad at the way things run today. Tighten up, LOL.
I know that's right.
One thing Jim Jones does know how to do is get people talking.
Hello?
Every time he does something, it's gonna go viral. When he came up here,
he know what he doing.
Yes, and started talking about Kanye and his Dipset chain that went,
and them numbers went up, right?
When he did Lip Service, and well, I don't even want to bring that back up again. All right, well.